Peggy 18.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of the Banner Saga 2 here on Not Your Professional Walkthroughs channel with me, your host Max. So, on this episode we will continue the story at the town of Orbrang. Apparently the king has secured himself with a bunch of his people behind the walls while the rest of the entire population, including the Horseborn, Varl, and everyone else is basically out over here. Now, when we were able to see this town, when we approached it, it was not really that strategically secure because these walls are the only thing. The town is on a massive cliff, so there is no way to supply it from the ocean. Therefore, I don't know if they can resupply themselves in case the dredge would surround the town. And of course, if they would have to first go through us, which would be a total massacre. Now, one thing which I'm still wondering is if we are gonna actually see the two Menders and Varl, who has separated himself from Rook, because so far we were switching between Bulwark's Ravens and Rook's Caravan, so maybe in the third title, I'm not really sure. But anyhow, we have multiple people to talk to. We have only 2 days worth of supplies. We have a terrible morale. We do have 35 points of renown, so I was thinking that maybe, just maybe, we might get more provisions. Apparently we cannot get that many provisions. And it would be nice if I could level up some of my heroes a bit more, but there is a whole lot of reading which I need to get done, so let's go and do that. And I'm not really sure, I don't even see the option to rest up, so this is gonna be really awkward. The Skald is tying a dyed strip of cloth into his daughter's hair, but sends her off to play as you near. LL, we've come all this way for war? Rook, with luck I might change their minds. LL, and the reed that would stop the wind. Rook, you've got a lyric for every moment, don't you? Of course! Plenty before us have been in similar situations and written about it. We only think our lives are unique. Rook, and if peace is not an option, is there a Skald song for that? LL, plenty, but I'll tell you what I'll do. Save the families who can save themselves. I can't imagine if my wife and children were left out here, like they don't deserve the same protection as others. LL's words flood your thoughts as you walk away. So let's go talk to the Horseborn. Skatash and Deidre pace nervously, keeping their distance from humans, Varl, and other Horseborn. Raj patrols around the two a short distance away, nodding to you briefly. Rook, is everything okay? Skatash, many men's, more than we know, live. You stop to look around at the thousands of tents in the fields and hundreds of homes beyond the capital walls. Rook, I'm from a small village. I'm not used to seeing so many people either. Deidre, maybe hurt too big, so many mouths hungry. If some dead, more easy feed herd. Skatash stomps the ground and says a few shrill notes to Deidre before turning to you. Skatash, Deidre forgets we are not of same thinking with humans. If you think Big Herd is right, we will think Big Herd is right. Rook, but what do you think is right, Skatash? The male Horseborn looks up at Orbrang for a few moments while swishing his tail in thought. Skatash, I think Big Herd kick each other in small fields. He points to Orbrang. Small fields behind walls. You thank them for talking and offer them a few calming words before departing. Okay, and we have one more interaction to get over with. The former cragsman is trying to lure something out of a hole with a small piece of dried meat on a string. He leaves it dangling by his side while standing to talk. Rook, it looks like you're keeping busy. Yeah, I don't know still how to pronounce his name. I'm praying fox and hare with a vole. Do you think foxes ever play Trigby and vole? Rook, no. Trigby looks disappointed. Rook, do you have any idea on how to keep two groups from killing each other? Any powders or relics or crazy schemes? He reaches into his tunic and grabs something, pauses, releases whatever it is, and shakes his head. People kill each other every day. Just enjoy the show. Rook, but if it comes to war, I don't think either side will leave us out of it. Trigby thinks about what you are saying, tapping a fingernail against his teeth. He looks at his finger snares and spits. Killing King requires a lot of lives. It's just as easy to kill clansmen instead. Either way, some will praise you and the others will throw dung at your face. Or you could collect all the dung in a giant hill, stand on top of it, and be your own king. As you watch him crouch back down to the hole, you wonder what possesses you to speak to him. Okay, now, I really would love to do some camping or something, because the poor morale is gonna be definitely a bad thing. Okay, let's see if we have anything for training. Just wanting to swing at each other, train clansmen into fighters. Yeah, there's no other possibility to learn something new or get other achievement. So let's go to the meeting tent. Before you head towards the large tent, Adif stops you. Are you certain you're ready for what could happen out there? Her worried look is infectious. The king may be a decent man, but I doubt he's kept the throne by always following the rules. You're right, I should see to a few things first. I'm prepared for whatever the king and clans decide. Okay, let's see if we can do anything before we head out. So Odd smiles and says, when you're ready to head out there, just be careful. I'll be here with the rest of the clan if you need me. Yeah, unfortunately I cannot get more provisions. The market is completely dry. And at this point, I'm not really sure if getting more of the trinkets would help me somehow. So let's just head into the tent and see what will happen. The voices coming from under the tent are loud, animated. Hakan, best we could. King Meinolf. You've done well. I never thought I'd see my son again. Hakan. Well, we've all had easier journeys. The king's cheerful mood lessens. He is about to see something when he sees you approaching. Who's this? Says King Meinolf. Rook. Well met, King Meinolf. I'm Rook from Skorg. Ludin steps forward. Father, this is the Sunder Slayer I told you about. King Meinolf nods but is staring at Hakan from under heavy brows. It pains me to hear you've lost so many of your hardy warriors, Hakan, but tell me, where's yonder Skender, Wagner? Hakan, Wagner died protecting your son. I was Wagner's Skender. With yonder's death at Ainatoft, I'm king of the few remaining Varl. The king says nothing, complimenting the news. Hakan, your walls are the last hope for my people. No sense in denying it. King Meinolf, I understand, and of course you'll have refuge here. The least I can do for you, for bringing my son back alive. It'll be tight, but I'm sure we can find a place for you. Hakan, King Meinolf, Rook here is just as much responsible for the prince's safe return. He has quite a few clansmen. King Meinolf, careful, Varl King. This is the human capital, and my generosity is already stretched thin. Hakon looks at you and shrugs. King Meinolf, tell me, Rook, what makes you better than the hundreds of other chieftains out here? Men whose great deeds I've heard of no less. Well, we have multiple options. I've united many clans on my journey here. I'm a Sunder Slayer. The only difference is I'm here before you know. Tell me why I shouldn't join these clans in fighting. Yeah, that's probably a bad option. Let's go with the first one. I've united many clans on my journey here. King Meinolf, I see that, Horseborn included, but what good is that when you've led them here? None of you seem to understand that Arborang can only hold so many. Can you only feed so many? If I opened the gates to everyone out here, the capital would tear itself apart from the inside. Only now do you see Ruga Darg and 24 fighters approaching. The King's Guard look concerned. Ruga? Meinolf? I should have killed you when I had the chance. You tried, remember? Ruga, did the Sunder Slayer convince you to open your gates to your people? King Meinolf, you will never enter my gates again. I'd hope you died in Borgsgard. How did you come to speak for all these clans? Ruga, the people you turned your back on seems they needed a leader they could trust. King Meinolf, again, how have you come to speak for them? Did you fool them like the people of the rotten town you governed? Ruga, the only fool here is the outnumbered king, believing he still has a say in what happens now. Don't make us breach your walls. We'll just have to repair them once we're inside. Okay, so let's remind them of the rumors of Dredge, point out the approaching darkness, stay quiet. Yeah, so I'm definitely not gonna stay quiet, so how about we point out the approaching darkness? Rook, I doubt either of you will be in charge of anything when that darkness washes over us. King Meinolf, I've got the Valka and Menders seeing to that inside. They'll come up with something. And even if they fail, I'll still be able to watch this bastard fall to the darkness from my walls. Ruga, there's the true heart of the Meinolf I know. Rook, look at your people out here. Our people. They need food and clean water. Not that poison in the river. They need protection. You cannot allow this king to keep us from safety after all this way. King Meinolf, he doesn't have to. I'll find a place for the people under your banner, Rook. A place inside the walls, alongside the Varl. A place this Feyen man will never be allowed again. Hakon, that's enough. Both of you are bickering like children instead of leaders. Ruga, and you, Giant, joining this king after all we did to keep our people alive. Traitor. Hakon growls and flexes his grip on his axe. All parties look angry and tense, and then they look at you. My banner, my people, are my only concern. Ruga's right. Too many will die out here for so few inside. Okay, god damn it, there are no good resolutions to this. I really don't want to fight the capital, because if we do so, then we're gonna get caught in the crossfight, or basically we're gonna be stuck between the Dredge and between the Arborang walls, and if we go inside, well then I don't know what we can do regarding food. I don't know what to do. I think this is like a massive choice which will affect what will happen next. I'm really tempted to go with the Ruga, but I kind of don't trust that guy, so let's go with the first option. My banner, my people. Good, I'm granting you and your people, even those horseborn, into my walls, but move quickly. Ruga, you still don't know how to play the game, Rook. Ruga blows 3 quick bursts into a war horn. You look back and see fight breaking out along the defenses you built. Humans and Varl defending your camp. You hear Ruga swearing at his failed ambush. Without warning, Ruga pulls his cloak, pin dagger, and lunges at King Mainov, who shifts slightly, the blade only piercing his side. Before anyone can react, Ruga slings behind his fighters who are charging you, Hakon and King Mainov. Everyone to the walls, you shout. Protect the king and the Varl. Hakon nods his appreciation just before the clamor of war envelops you both. Okay, so I don't know if there would be a possibility to somehow go around winning this without conflict. I just don't see it happening, unfortunately. I'm thinking we're gonna go to archers, 2 Varl, 1 horseborn, and rook. And can we equip something decent to our party members? It would be awesome if I would see what these things do. Problem is the horrible morale. The entire game, I have been struggling with maintaining provisions. I have never had that issue in the first title. It truly shows the evolution of the entire situation. Ambush, Mainov, you're wounded. Just a flesh wound, though I feel odd. Maybe it was poisoned? Depths take Ruga. Rally the troops. Okay, can I move my party members around somehow? Because I don't like the fact that my 2 archers are separated. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All are melee combatants. Not really sure if these other units will join the combat. But let's try to secure the flank. Rook can go a bit more to the back because, well, he's an archer as well. And our horseborn can remain here because she can deal ranged attacks. So the question is now, can you attack just about anyone? No. Okay, so let's rest up. Let the enemy move in. And let's see if we can dish out some serious punishment. Problem will be our will points because we have poor morale. Ruga's even been recruiting cracksmen? How is that even possible? Okay, if I move you over here, you should be able to attack this guy. So let's reduce that armor on him. Hopefully he will not be able to close in the distance and hit a beef too hard. Okay, let's try to help out our Varl, who is being surrounded quite heavily, might I add. Okay, they are utilizing some nasty tactics. That is one guy down. Thankfully, he is going over here, trying to do ranged attack on our Varl, which was kind of a dumb choice, to be perfectly honest. Because that's a one-shot kill. We're gonna need to move a Dave closer to the engagement. Let's see if we can dish out some other punishment to the other enemy units. I'm just terrified that they're gonna get reinforcements in this whole mess of a situation that we found ourselves in. Okay, a thief. How far can you go? That's 2 will points. Can you attack? No, unfortunately. You know what? Let's do this in case he will try to move in through this location. And unfortunately, our archers are exposed, which is problematic situation. Kind of did not realize that. Our Burrow is so far holding up somewhat, but that will not last for too damn long. So let's try to support him. Fortunately, they freed up space, so this guy was able to move in without triggering the ability. Let's finish off this unit. Okay, they're gonna go after Rogue and a thief now, apparently. Big mistake going after Rogue. He does have the axe. Okay, let's see. 6 points of strength removed. They're gonna start moving in and trying to hurt Rook. I am not a huge fan of that situation. Damn it, she will not kill him. Yeah, the shield wall is being activated, so... let's try to do as much damage as we theoretically can here. They are all grouped up, so it's super annoying. They are taking reduced damage thanks to the shield wall. Our archer is gonna have to definitely move. Okay, I was really hoping I would be hitting this guy because his red squares were moving or like shining, so I was really hoping Hakon would have killed that guy. Okay, can you kill him? I'm gonna see what can be done. No, you're too damn close. Let's move you away a bit. Let's use up those will points to remove the armor. I'm gonna go and kill her or hurt her. Just not the best outcome. We did manage to get mostly rid of them all. So we have 2 injuries. The foe's lying death. So promotion, Cannery has been promoted, and Morg and Nid have been injured, unfortunately. 13 points of renown. King Minov regains his footing and falls back towards Arbrang's wall as his forces push past him and into the fray. You wave the banner of Skorg and your clan surrounds you. To the gates you shout over the clash of axes and hammers on shields. By the time your caravan is inside Arbrang's outer wall, the gate is mostly compromised. Ruga's forces are on your heels and they brought bears. Cut them off or they'll overrun us, shouts King Minolf, before wincing and grabbing his side where Ruga stabbed him. You heard him charge. I want archers behind those barricades. Horseborn, run in and take out that bear master. Hakon, can you stop them at the gate? Okay, I want archers behind those barricades. Let's go with that. Adif and your other archers find protected positions and more arrows are laid at their feet. She nods to you and the battle begins. Okay, so we are not taking this Varl this time. We are taking this Varl this time. It would be awesome if we had another ranged attacker, but we have sacrificed them. So let's take Hogun just for the heck of it, and let's take Deidre because she is ranged attacker. So maybe that their high mobility will be able to help me out here a bit. We should have some points for promotions. So theoretically speaking, if I would try to promote Hakon, Tempest. The character uses massive weight to sweep his weapon, and I hope that my microphone won't pick up the fans of my computer, which have suddenly started to go super dramatically fast. But I'm gonna go with the Tempest because the Forge ahead. Let's just go with the Tempest. Okay, and let's add in some more points. Who else should we theoretically consider upgrading? You know what? I'm really considering going with Grace, Malice, or Bring the Pain. I'm gonna go with Bring the Pain. And we're gonna upgrade the only two things which are allowed for me to upgrade, and I can still go ahead. I'm gonna probably go with Hogun, Stonewall, or Run Through. The character selects target and runs through. Axe Storm. Yeah, let's go with Axe Storm. This way we have a ranged ability available. We can only go with his will points, so apparently he is at the maximum, which is unfortunate. And can we, unfortunately now we have only 13 more points of renown. So hopefully this will somehow work. I'm not really sure what I'm going to be against. And I hate the fact that the people are actually fighting for trying to get into the damn walls. Yeah, it seriously looks like the king has been poisoned or something. Now let's take a look at the stats for those teddy bears. Okay, so I'm not really sure if I will be able to use Nid and Adif behind the barricades. Rook is definitely there. Can I move my units around somehow? Now this is gonna be fun. So I cannot utilize the king's units, and this is the most I can move my units around. I'm starting to think that maybe the king will be poisoned and will die, and the rook is gonna have to take over Arbrang or something, unless he's gonna let his son do that job, or I don't know what to think anymore. I would prefer to have the Varl at the front line and have Mogan, or what's his name, over here. Starting to feel weak. Did the Roga poison me? Protect the king! Kill the king! Okay, so we are gonna be able to support our friends with the use of the archers. Let's move the Horseborn a bit forward. Yeah, the bear is gonna try to attack those damn barricades. That did not work out well. Gosh damn. That is one bad bear. Okay, let's see if we can deal some serious punishment to this teddy bear. 8 points of armor removed. Nice, really nice. 6 points of strength have been removed. Can you use the Axe Storm? Damn. that is one dead bear. Okay, this should be another kill. Really hate that we have the poor morale, but I'm gonna have to do something regarding Rook's position, because this ain't good, man. King's Will, I don't know what the hell does that do.
From no!
I need to somehow deal with this bear. Okay, this guy got through. So I'll need to make sure he's not gonna do anything to King. So let's deal with his strength. Hakon is being punished here. I'm gonna need to move away from the teddy bear. Let's see if we can dish out some more punishment to it. Okay. I'm not really sure if that is gonna hit just about anything. Yeah, let's deal with the armor on this unit, because 16 points of armor, that's kind of brutal. I'm not sure if Hakon is gonna be able to survive this, because, man, that's just a lot of bodies to deal with. 6 points of armor removed. I would prefer to probably get rid of this dude, because he is more potent danger to our king. Okay, can you use the axe storm again? Damn it. Okay, can you move here? This should kill this guy. Yeah, unfortunately the ability did not do anything. Thanks to the high level of the Horseborn, she was able to kind of survive the encounter. 2 points of armor removed. King's Will. All elite guard attack simultaneously on command. Yeah, there are none of those. So let's just rest up the king. You know what? Let's move you to this flank, because we are getting our asses whooped here. Hakon will not last much longer. Can I move you into a position from which you can do an attack? No. Damn it. Not good. Yeah, we need to stay the hell away from that bear, especially. Fortunately, that was bad. That's 8 points of armor removed. We're gonna have to do something with this flank, because this is not looking good. Do have the support of the archers, but that can only last for so long. Can you use the axe storm on this guy? He has almost no armor, and how is it that he was able to deflect that? That ain't even funny. Poison tipped. Let's see if we can dish out some serious punishment here. Gonna move the king behind. That bear is a problem. Let's move you over here. Seriously, if that Varl will not be able to take out that guy, and we have a freaking problem on our hands. Ned has been injured again. The bear has absorbed the damage in its armor. I'm not really sure what Adif is shooting at. She's gonna once again lay down the ability somewhere, God knows where. It will have zero effect. just need to make sure that I will protect the king. Can you trigger the ability of... Let's see how much can we take down this guy. Maybe that poison's gonna do some damage after all. What is the... Yeah, you will not be able to kill this dude, so let's try to damage the bear. The king can theoretically try to attack this guy and kill him. And the king is gonna take some damage. The bear is gonna take damage. Okay, let's move Rook over here. Beautiful. He's gonna kill this guy, which still leaves 2 enemies in the battlefield. We need to be careful regarding our king because that bear can deal some punishment to him. That should be a kill, which leaves the bear as the last unit. We still need to deal 1 more damage. Let's go ahead and let the king have the kill. So, Hakon has been injured. Canary has been injured. And King has killed a bunch of things. Awesome. Reinforced gates slam shut behind you while archers on the wall deliver death to those outside attempting to approach. King Meinolf, brave fighting out there, but you should. King Meinolf is panting and bracing himself on a knee while grabbing his side where Ruga stabbed him. But you should know there is no plan for weathering the storm. His hands gestures to great many things before he gasps and falls to the ground. Menders arrive and take him away. The closed gates, the stench of death, all of this threatens to turn your stomach and make you sick. Adif, I'm glad we're still alive through all of this, but... Rook, I know. We fought so hard to get here, for what? Even making it inside Arborang's walls feels hollow now. Adif, it wasn't supposed to be like this. We were going to save everybody. Rook, at least Hakon and Devoril are still with us. Adif's eyes look as empty as you feel as she slowly glances around. What now? Rook, now I'd really like to find some place to fall asleep and wake up to discover this was all bad dream. Adif nods her agreement. But we've got to prepare for Ruga's retaliation. He'll keep trying to get in. And then there's the darkness. Juno said we had to hold out until they finish what they sent out to do. Adif, but how are we supposed to know when they're finished? Rook, they said to hold on until the darkness breaks. Adif, until they are going to stop the darkness themselves? Rook, they're going to try, and we're going to try and stay alive until they do. Adif seems to take strength from your resolve. She takes a deep breath and her eyes focus on a man running towards you. Rook, the man yells. The gates close. You recognize him as one of your scouts. It's Tolir. The whispers, they're dead. Every one of them. Hoof prints all over the place too. His words hit you and you scan the crowd. Unlike all the other fighters who are now resting, Canary and her horseborn are standing in armed ranks. They all look out of place yet confident. You even think you see their leader smiling. Okay, I really wonder if we're gonna see Ivor. Okay, we actually are gonna see Ivor. Goddamn. Again at Manar? Man, I should have known this place is gonna be trouble. It did not need to come to this. You killed her. Stop this even. That's enough. So we have menders on menders, or what's happening? Ivor, you told me we would be out of here. This isn't in and out. Juno, we hoped Valka Ducey wouldn't be foolish enough to attack us. Ducey, you hoped I would let an escaped prisoner and a dead Valka rob us without a fight? Juno, we hoped you wouldn't see reason. Ducey, reason, yes. What was your reason for breaking the world? Ivor, you look at Juno unsure of what to say. You didn't tell me all this was your fault. Let's get what we came here for and leave. Maybe shutting him up is the best plan. Let's go with the first one. Juno looks at you but says nothing. Ducey, you've recruited Ingvar yet kept him ignorant of your actions. Juno, even you have no idea what you're talking about, Ducey. Ducey, call it a hunch, but whatever is breaking this world stems from the source of our weavings. You, Juno, were sentenced to death for manipulating minds. You knew it was forbidden. Valka Ducey coughs and small flecks of blood hit the stone floor. But you were helping Avent to, what? Become a god? Juno says nothing, her anger apparent. Ivor, become a god? This doesn't make any sense. Ducey, and now this darkness, Avent, what did you unleash to bring her back? Avent gasps and looks strained. A few stones drop from the walls. Juno, our cause broke council laws, but that does not make it wrong. You could have realized the importance of your work, or our work. You should have, Ducey, and you too should have stopped. Stop your curiosities when the council warned you. You still have your life, have each other. Do you even see what you've become? Juno's confidence vanishes at the questions. You have never seen a Valka tears until now. Ducey, and Dvoral, are you threatening to control his mind too? If I were you, Ingvar, I'd... The large door to the Valka's hall shakes from a great impact, then shatters. I did not manage to read that. We will have our vengeance for your deceit. Oh my god, how did he get there? The floor and walls are now glowing, floating, and breaking apart. Another Valka enters the room. She looks concerned for the barely conscious Ducey and mortified by Juno. Bulwark, you lied to us. Your oaths mean nothing. Bulwark rage is consuming him and he is spitting more than speaking. Ivor, is that Belowar's feigned body? Juno, not just his body, I fear. Bulwark's mind is not his own. Bulwark looks at you and his eyes go wide before a cold hatred settles into his stare. Bulwark, we know you murdered Raised and her child. Step forward and draw your weapon. Why in the depths is Belowar's body here? Who are you talking about? We? Who? And I know you've lost your damn mind. Okay, let's go with the third option. Who are you talking about? We who? Bulwark. Those of us forced below. We who are already paying for this crime. Bulwark points past you to Avent. After I kill you, Ingvar, I'll rip their bodies apart. I'll pull his arrow and... Juno. No! The fear in her voice is infinite. Avon reacts to her by screaming, and the whole tower pulses with cracking energy, shaking violently. Ivor, I've helped Avon and hold off Ducey. Kill Bulwark. You're the only one who can. Bulwark grows deeply and stands to his full height, brandishing his axes. He looks stronger than ever. Zephyr, stay where you are, Ingvar. You step forward, but feel the air thicken around you for a moment, stopping you. Then it suddenly releases its grip. Juno, no, Zephyr. Now you will do as I say. The Valka Zephyr looks shocked by Juno's control, but you waste no time in charging Bulwark. You slam your head into him with tremendous force, sending him reeling across the room. Oh my god, am I gonna battle Varl, Mano Varl? Or what the hell is going on in here? Okay, so I have zero idea what the hell to make of this anymore. So it looks like... Am I controlling Ivor and Juno versus Bulwark? Okay. I sense another mind within Bulwark. No way. I think it's the damn dredge. For all of my people who fell to your schemes, you will pay. And he's definitely somehow possessed by the freaking dredge. All your people? Man, Varl are your people. Really don't know what the hell is he gonna do here. Zephyr is under my control, but I think Bulwark is possessed by Bellower. Bellower seems I'll get payback for my arm after all. I'm not really I want to be the first one to initiate the attack. Raze and thousands of others will be avenged. Please don't tell me he's gonna pull the freaking arrow, because that is just gonna mess up this entire thing. What the hell are these? Lightning strikes. Avian is losing control. Watch out for the lightning strikes. Awesome. Oh, let's rest up. Really hoping he's gonna get hit by some of these things. Ride Zephyr's wind. A lightning strike might free Bulwark's mind. Wow. How is it that you can suddenly move so damn much? You know what would be tempting if I can move somehow over here, forcing Bulwark to move in through this point or something like that. So we need to ensure that he's gonna get hit by the lightning. Okay, there is a lightning strike. We just might get stupidly lucky enough if he will not go through here and here. So, rest. Yeah, that did not work out. Let's move you. Damn it! No! This should have not triggered. This should have like waited one more turn or something. Okay, so I have lost 1 point of strength, which is just dandy. Let's see if by moving Ivor here will move Bulwark through this location and get him struck by the freaking lightning. I need to make it somehow so that he gets... Yep. Okay. So that is one lightning strike. Not really sure what she is doing there. He's moving around the lightning hit. Theoretically, if I would move you here, I don't know how many lightning hits do I need for this to work out, or what the hell is supposed to happen here. Okay, man, this is getting super lightning spammy. I just don't know what's his range of movement and how far can he move, so I need to keep some distance. Oh man, need to be careful to not trigger these. Please tell me he's gonna go down here. Come on, come on. Damn, that's a lot of lightning strikes. So I'm not really sure what the hell is Zephyr doing, and of course he's gonna be the first one to initiate the combat. That ain't good. We need to somehow... Yeah, I'm gonna lose if I stay like this. It's game over. I need to restart this. So one more hit and Ivor is gone. Yeah. But it's freaking sad that the lightning strike needs to happen. The roof of the tower is collapsing along with the walls. Haven has clearly strained himself beyond his limits. The hulking form of Bulwark steps toward you, firelight glinting off the blades of Claw and Fang. Even to drop the tower, Juno shouts, "Protect Ivor if you can." Bulwark roars, but it's dwarfed by the falling stones, and Avon screams as he loses control.
In a flash, threads unwind. Our intentions gone. Our fates laid bare. We are forced to change, pulled in new directions. For good or ill, we cannot know. How far do the echoes of our struggles reach? What can we expect from our efforts in this breaking world? Our answers, the reasons for our journey, lay just beyond these walls.
Okay, so this apparently seems to be the end of the Banner Saga 2. Now I'm gonna let the credits roll for a while, and one thing which I want to try to see if I can go back and see if I can actually defeat Bulwark and see if we would get some form of a different outcome. Now this means that I will be done with the Banner Saga 2, and I will be looking into doing Banner Saga 3 eventually. Currently it's gonna be kind of tricky. I'm trying to do a bunch of games already on the channel, and I have also a bunch of things which I want to make sure that I will be able to cover for the channel as well, but those will take a bit longer to get done because my writing skills and script skills are horrible. So yeah, I wish I paid more attention at school. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna definitely try to make the scripts a bit better, but this was truly challenging. I have had entirely different experience in the second Banner Saga in comparison to the first one. Now, I think the story in the first one was a bit more interesting, and the final episode or the end of the entire situation had a much more dramatic outcome. Obviously, we could have gone with a totally different set of choices. We could have, for example, attacked the king and tried to take Orbrang by the force. We could have done God knows how many more things, but yeah, food management was overall pretty damn horrible throughout the entire run of this thing. So I am dying to see how the third title is gonna finish off the entire franchise and all that. So definitely consider subscribing to the channel so you know when that will be uploaded. I have not played through the series as of yet fully, so I don't know what to expect in the third title. And therefore I would also appreciate if you would not put any major spoilers into the description or the comments of the video. Okay, so let's see if I can get to the game and see if we can defeat Bolverk and get a different outcome. So this is what was so weird on the previous engagement. So basically it was said that the lightning might actually free Bolverk's mind from Bellower's control. I'm still not sure how Bellower can control him, but sure, what the heck. Okay, we have actually great morale, which is surprisingly good in comparison to what Rook had to put up with. But I'm shocked with how much movement Ivor was able to have here. But also I'm not happy with how much damage Bolverk was able to dish out. Bellower seems I'll get payback for my arm after all. Raze and thousands of others will be avenged. Just hope you cannot close in the distance as of yet. Son of a gun! Even is losing control. Watch out for lightning. Awesome. Yeah, so okay, 8 points of strength. He was able to recover. The problem is, if we're gonna go Varl versus Varl, it'll just be really annoying. Because if you recall what happened on the other episode, it was just, or the first title, it was just weird. The roof of the tower is collapsing along with the walls. Ivan has clearly strained himself beyond his limits. Ivor, grab Bellower's body and bring it close. Juno shouts. We'll drop him into the vast on our way north. You do as you're asked, just as Even loses control.
In a flash, threads unwind. Our intentions gone. Our fates laid bare. We are forced to change, pulled in new directions. For good or ill, we cannot know. How far do the echoes of our struggles reach? What can we expect from our efforts in this breaking world? Our answers, the reasons for our journey, just beyond these walls.
Okay, so there was some difference in the final outcome. Apparently, Bellower's arrow was unable to be pulled out, so yeah, we will see what will happen in the Banner Saga 3, of course. I'm not really sure when I will get to the series. Banner Saga was a good choice for me when I started the channel because I was working with extremely limited hardware, and I still have the laptop and I still freaking love it for being able to put up such a tremendous amount of content. I mean, man, the amount of rendering that laptop had to go through in comparison to the new system. Yeah, it was fun. But yeah, that'll be it for the Banner Saga 2 here on Not Your Professional Walkthroughs channel. If you're interested to know what the channel is currently up to, go check out the link in the description. It will lead you to the channel. I publish content on a weekly basis. I do playthroughs, discussions, early in-game reviews. If I come across a game that I find interesting, I do guides, tips, whatever I can put myself through or whatever I can manage to put together in the now limited amount of time that I currently do have. But yeah, hopefully you are all staying safe, and hopefully I will see you at the next one. Thank you for watching, everyone. Stay safe out there, and see you in the comments or at the next one. Bye bye for now.